Hi, this is Preethi. Welcome to my channel, and this is my first video and I'm so glad that you guys could be a part of it. Now, as you can see from the pictures from my past, yes, I'm the girl in the corduroy pants on the beach. I was 18 years old and I weighed around 85 kgs, and this was the time when people used to call me a lot of names, some really creative ones like the white buffalo, the fat musketeer. I can laugh about it now, but it's not easy to get here and it usually never is. But I hope that by watching this video, you guys could gain some perspective on losing weight and learn from my mistakes, because I have made many. So let's just get right to it. The biggest mistake that I committed was going on random diets just on hearsay basis, and this is a big don't to everybody out there as well. I have been on every diet humanly possible. I have done the apple cider vinegar shots, the Dudhi Karela detox diet, the going on boiled vegetables. I have even fasted for a whole month. And it would be a lie if I would say that I did not lose weight by doing any of these, fat diets, because I did. But every time I would lose weight and stop this diet, within a week or a lesser time, I would gain back all of the weight back, and this time more than what I had lost. But the weight that you lose is your muscle weight, and the weight that comes back is fat, is pure fat. And that is not the only thing that comes back when you go on fat diets. The first thing that happened to me by going on crazy crash diets was hair fall. I had hair fall in bunches and bundles, and you will not even believe if I show you pictures of what my hair had actually reduced down to. But good news, it can actually get back, and I will make a video on that later. The second issue are stretch marks. I had stretch marks everywhere, and I still do, and I'm trying really hard to get rid of them, even to this date. And the third thing is fragile nails. My nails had become so weak that I think all my college friends can vouch for it. I have never used a nail cutter in my life. I have literally just peeled my nails off. And the fourth thing that happened was lack of self-confidence. And I consider this to be the worst one, because I developed a major complex issue from everyone around me. I didn't want to go to the gym where other people could see me. I didn't want to go on stage. I just didn't want to do anything where I could be noticed and people would notice me. That's when I knew that I was doing something wrong and I had to do something about it, because I had been at it for 1.5 years with negative results. And that's when I started doing research, pretty much like what you guys are doing now. And I came across this book, Don't Lose Your Mind, Lose Your Weight by RUJUTHA DIWAKER. And this book completely changed my life. For those of you who don't know her, she's the dietitian responsible for Kareena Kapoor's Size Zero. Based on this book and my own experiences, here are my 10 insights on how I lost weight. The first point is never ever go on a diet, and I still tell this to myself, that if I cannot follow a diet all my life, don't even start it. Because you know what happens if you go on random diets. The second point is never ever wake up to tea or coffee. Instead, within 10 minutes of waking up, have a fruit or pre-soaked almonds or anything like that, but do not wake up an empty stomach to cigarettes or tea or coffee, because your body has been in a state of fast for the last 8 hours and all it needs is some nutrition early in the morning. And the third thing is eating every 2 hours. Now, whenever I say this to people, they have two very prominent and legitimate questions. The first one is, are you mad? Eating every 2 hours, that's like 6 to 7 meals a day. Are you trying to make me lose weight, or are you trying to make me put on weight? For those people, I'd like to explain this with a very simple example. Suppose all of us ate only chapatis, and that is the only food available. So an average person for breakfast eats 2 chapatis, for lunch 3, and for dinner 3. This is the meal plan of an average person. But with the lifestyle change, with eating every 2 to 3 hours, in breakfast you will have 2 chapatis, because breakfast has to be the king. Lunch will be 1.5. It literally reduces to half. And dinner will only be 1 chapati, because dinner has to be the lightest. And your mid-meal snacks, these tiny snacks are just equivalent to like half chapatis. So in the end, you will actually be eating less than what an average person was eating, and in a better meal plan. And the second question that I get is, we are not Kareena Kapoor. We don't have spot boys running around us every 2 hours, giving us tiffin, reminding us that yes, it's 2 hours and here you can have your next meal. What do we do in this case? I would just like to say all it takes is a little bit of planning beforehand, because what do you think the mid-meals are? The mid-meals are extremely portable and small. They're like a handful of peanuts, a block of cheese, maybe a nariyal pani from the guy below your office. Or they're just so tiny that you can actually carry them in your backpack, or you can just store them at the office, or just take a 5 minutes break and have them outside your office. All it takes is a little bit of planning and you can easily do this. The fourth thing is having your dinner closer to sunset, which should ideally be 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep. And I consider this to be like the most important point if you want a flat tummy, because this actually ends up showing results within a week. Do try this one. And the fifth thing is exercising. There is absolutely no weight loss without exercising. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Exercise is very important. Now, there are two kinds of people when it comes to exercise. The first one who hate exercising and consider it a punishment. This is me, by the way. And the second kind who love exercising but have no control over their food. For the first kind who hate exercising, for those people, all I like to say is join something that you love. You love swimming, join swimming classes. You love dancing, join Zumba or aerobics or any activity that you love. Love playing basketball, join that. But get into the habit of exercising. It can be anything. You don't have to go to the gym and slog, but it has to be something. That is the first step that you have to take. And once you get into the habit of exercising, the one thing to look out for is strength training, because this is proven to be the most effective way in losing weight. The sixth point is be more active. Now, this is going to come as a disappointment to most of you, who spend like 1.5 hours at the gym in the morning and they are done. They laze around all day and they don't do any physical activity or get up because they think that 1.5 hours is enough. But it is absolutely not. You have to stay active throughout the day. When you're going to work, take the stairs. If you're going to the mall, take the stairs. If you live in an apartment, take the stairs, people. If you're at home, if the doorbell rings or if your phone rings, go run to pick it up. Let your family and siblings wonder like what the hell happened. But be more active, because this is gonna go a long way in you seeing a difference in your body. Seventh point is eating healthy foods. Don't go by the Western norms and run to your local fancy store looking for avocados, chia seeds, acai seeds, and you don't need all of that. Stay true to your genes. What have you been eating all your life? If you're a South Indian, stick to your idli, vada, sambar, rasam, dosa. If you're a North Indian, have eaten parathas all your life, stick to it. They are going to do you a lot of good in the long run. So basically, in the end, all you have to do is think global but eat local. Eighth point is saying no to sugar and processed food. Now, this point is actually going to be pretty hard for you to quit. But just so you know, I haven't had sugar in 3 years now. And this is going to be the topic of my next video, where I exactly show you all the tips and tricks on how to quit sugar and processed food. And the ninth point is water and digestion. Drinking at least 3 liters of water a day is very essential, and we all know about it, yet we don't follow it. And keeping your gut healthy, relieving yourself every day is very essential in not just being healthy, but also losing weight. And there is a wonderful book written by G. Enders called The Gut. It is all about how to keep your gut healthy, and I will talk more about this later. And the 10th point is start now. We have all done this and we are still doing this, waiting for those Mondays or the first of every month, or the multiples of 5. Like I'll start from the 5th, I'll start from 10th, I'll start from 15th, or when you reach November or December, you wait like New Year's it is. I'm gonna change my lifestyle from New Year's, but these particular dates, they never come, they never happen. If you are serious about doing this, start now. Start with the next meal that you're going to eat, and I'm serious, you will see a difference. With that, I would like to say goodbye, and I truly hope that I could be of some help in you achieving your personal goals. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment below. And if you have any questions, you can DM me on my Instagram page. Don't forget to watch out this space for more videos. See you next week. Bye.